Welcome back. This is the Top 5 presented by Flag and Anthem. Check out Flag and Anthem, link in the bio, and go to 365sportsdeals.com and find all the best deals from all of our clients, including Flag and Anthem, there. Yesterday, I did the best jobs to have in college sports, the worst jobs to have in college sports today. Let's get into it. Number 5, judge. I feel really bad for any of these judges who have to constantly hear these cases that they know the plaintiffs are going to win. Now, look, it's their job and their civic duty as someone who is either elected or appointed to these positions. But it's still got to be hard. I mean, think about Claudia Wilkin. This lady just wants to retire and live a quiet life in Northern California. That's it. And she told the NCAA, hey, here's what I need you to do. And they went like 75% of the way there. And now she has to deal with it again. Instead of just going like, okay, well, here's what we'll do. And could have been over. It could have been done. But maybe they're there. But still, it's got to be stressful to have people that you tell, here's exactly what I want you to do. And then have them go, well, do kind of that. So it's frustrating to have to constantly hear this over and over and over again, especially knowing at this point, they've lost everything and they don't have much of a legal leg to stand on. Number 4, anyone who has to recruit. That's head coaches, which I know were on yesterday's list, assistant coaches, especially the assistant coaches, anybody in the GM's office, anybody who has to recruit now, because you really don't know where someone's heart is like you did before. Now, look, players getting money has been one of the best things to happen to college sports in spite of the way that it's come about. It has opened up a liberty that did not exist in the past. But if you are somebody who's trying to help guide that person with these newfound freedoms into a spot, it's really hard. 1, it's the lifeblood of coaching. 2, you have a ton of people criticizing every move you make and mad that you can't do what you're supposed to do, even though you're relying on 16 to 18-year-old kids to make decisions and stick to them. Now, if you would like to know how hard that is and you've never recruited somebody, get your 16-year-old or the one that you know the most and ask them what they'd like for dinner for 4 nights in a row and see how much they change their mind. First time, they might go, you know what? Tacos. Boom. Okay, good. They want tacos. Then you're like, hey, you like tacos, right? They're like, we had just had tacos. You're like, well, what do you want? Like, I don't know. Could be pizza. Could be cheeseburgers. I don't know. And then they're going to flip-flop and waffle. Ask them what you want to do this weekend. They're not going to know. They're not going to know. Hey, where do you want to spend the rest of your life? I don't know. Where do you want to go to college? I don't know. That's a tough thing to do. And then to convince them, especially with money on top of it, makes it even harder. Not to mention that there are whole groups of nerds called message board posters that criticize everything you do and then are creepy and weird and can find out things about you and yell at you at a Chili's. It's bizarre. It's a hard thing today. I don't envy anybody who has to do it. It's a tough gig. Number 3.
Lily was falling 10 times a day, covered in bruises. She would run just straight into a pole, right? It was a disaster. She would fall down the stairs all the time. She just could not navigate her environment. 8 weeks after starting functional mushrooms, she was assessed developmental age for physical therapy and no longer required that service.
Thanks for joining us today. That's a wrap.
Peace, love, and mushrooms.
Peace, love, and mushrooms. Rashad, you got me.
GetUmbo.com.
All right.
Number 3, and you had no idea what I had to go through to bring this to you. Number 3, compliance officer. What is your job? Like literally, what is your job? Maybe this is an easy job. I don't know. But like people are going to come and say like, hey, this guy did this. And then you're like, that's against the rules. And then you're going to go to court where the angry judge and the attorney and all these other people are, and you're going to say this is bad. And then you're going to try to do this. And then the suspension is going to get lifted. And then everything you did was for nothing. Also, you have to deal with people like the staff at the University of Michigan, which that didn't seem fun. I mean, like if I got into like compliance officiating, officering compliance, I would think that dealing with people like Jim Harbaugh, being standoffish, and look, having to have anybody explain to me what was Connor Stalions' deal would make me question why I took this job in the first place. tough gig. Plus, you have to know a rule book that was like this thick, and then you had to memorize all that. Now, all that's moot. Like, what is your job? What's your life? It's tough. I feel genuinely bad for these people. Number 2, the NCAA president. Everybody comes to you for answers, and guess how many you have? 0, none, zip, nada. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to lobby Congress. Hey, Congress. Like, yeah. No, yeah, it's bad. Yeah. No, we got you. All right, next thing. Hey, what are we going to do? Well, we got to go to Congress. Oh, yeah, we heard you the first time. We're on it. We move so fast up here. We're efficient. Hey, this is a stupid idea, and you're going to lose in court. We're doing it anyway. Onward and upward. Let's go. Oh, hey, we lost. What should we do? Keep fighting. We're going to make things back to the way they used to be. Well, you can't do that. Well, we're not going to move forward until they drag us like the inside of our fingernails. That's what we're going to do. That is a tough, terrible job, and I don't envy Charlie Baker at all. Of course, he had a terrible predecessor in Mark Emmert, but even still. And number 1, athletic director. Now look, I could have picked one of any number of athletic directors to put this picture up, but I just decided to say, like, what's a stock image of athletic director? And this, for a job recruiting website, was what came up. This makes no sense. None. Like, what athletic director does curls in one hand and holds their laptop in another? But I picked that photo, that ridiculous, stupid stock photo, to show you that this is probably what it feels like they're doing all the time. They are trying to, for some reason, do curls with the left hand and keep abreast of all the rules that are changing from underneath them with their right. It's a ridiculous job right now. It's very hard. And it's a ton of fundraising. You have to go and ask people for money over and over and over again. And then when that money doesn't pay off for some reason, like NIL, hey, we asked you to spend a bunch of money with the NIL collective. Yeah, our team wasn't very good, but you need to keep spending because eventually it'll be good. So you got to keep paying into this, even though the results may not be there. Or, you got to get them to donate to something that they're not going to ever see profit off of anyway. Even if the stadium is glorious and beautiful and wonderful and bears their name, that's only bragging rights and a tax write-off. So again, you have to keep going and going and going until the well runs dry. It's really tough, not to mention dealing with all the rest of it. It's a very high-stress job, and the people who do it, whether their skill is high or low or not, I have respect for you because it has gotten tougher than you could ever possibly imagine. It's like they ask you to do surgery while teaching law school at the same time. It is very bizarre and very weird. You have too many things to do and too many things to worry about now, and there's no end in sight for you. That is going to do it for this top 5. Andrew Villade's 2 polls of the day are coming right now. I said right now.